How's your grades looking, Kev?
Uh, Pretty much like straight B's.
Oh, really? That's not bad at all, dude.
I got like an, I got like an, hopefully an A in Spanish, but I'm not sure.
Oh, which Spanish?
It's 301.
Ooh.
So is that 4 credits?
No, it's only 3 actually.
Every Spanish course at UD is 4.
The two Spanish courses I took before were both 4 because they.
Maybe it stops after that then too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Any ideas for intro, boys? Anything funny that you wanna say from the very top?
Goodbye, Wenger. Goodbye. Thank you. Leave now. Leave.
Pleasure.
Mohamed Salah is the best. He's the best. Your team is trash. Harry Kane, you're a bitch. You suck. You can't claim goals that weren't yours. Christian
That's
Eriksen,
just funny though.
you're a bitch
just
for
laughable.
taking it. And Poch, you need to leave Tottenham. We've already established this.
What's your problem with Poch?
And
I think he's a little arrogant. And I think he's dumb for ever thinking that management and ownership at Tottenham will ever work. It won't. It will not.
Well, guys, we'll get to that and much more.
North London is doomed to the same fate. Like, you don't understand. It's Kroenke and Levy or Levi. They're the same dude. They're not going to put money into the club. They're not.
He's getting a little chubby too.
He's fat. I don't like him.
He's getting fat. Yeah. Shows his arrogance.
Sign of weakness.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, boys, we'll talk about this. We'll talk about World Cup squads are getting released as we drop this podcast.
Brilliant.
And we'll give some end of season awards because why not?
Fantastic.
Maybe a game show in there. So let's hit it on this new edition of the Soccer Scoop.
Let's have fun today, fellas. Not that we don't have fun every time, just especially today for end of season awards. You know?
Big day.
It is.
It's a big day.
All right, so you just need to come into the mic a little more.
Inch a little more in.
Yeah, that's
there we go.
Much better. Much better.
Cool.
You taking selfies over there?
Yeah.
No, I just had the Google Doc with my phone.
We're promoting the podcast, Kevin.
Huh?
Promoting the podcast. Lots of selfies.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Mm.
The behind the scenes look.
There we go.
The beautiful behind the scenes. Tell Ryan to shut the fuck up.
Ryan?
No, I'm just kidding.
He's not even here.
Yeah, he's texting about Fagner. I don't even know about who Fagner is. Also, the notification I tried to show you was Trent doesn't fear Ronaldo.
Good.
Yeah, because Ronaldo's a pussy.
But I'll bring that up later in the show. All right, boys.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So first things first, guys. We're coming off an amazing championship Sunday where we saw a lot of stuff happen. Pretty much everything I wanted to see, just not necessarily wanted to see, but everything was very cool. Apart from Crystal Palace winning, I hate Crystal Palace.
I really don't like Crystal Palace. They're not even. They're Welsh, aren't they? Tom, aren't they Welsh?
No,
they're not Welsh.
That's
Swansea and Southampton.
They're properly.
Southampton is not Welsh.
Southampton's South Coast.
Yeah.
Really? Southampton.
Yeah, thank you.
So
Tom.
Swansea and Cardiff.
Swansea and Cardiff
are
Welsh.
So
well, either way, their colors are horrible. Benteke is trash. They've never been good. They sold Patrick Van Aanholt. He was the only good thing that was about them. Didn't they sell him? And I don't even know where he went.
He went to Stoke or something.
Yeah, so he's a dummy.
That worked out well for him.
Yeah. Yeah, and
but yeah, all these games had something I really liked. Like the Man City game when they won the Gabriel Jesus winner. That was really cool to see. They got 100 points. That was awesome.
Yeah, so cool. We love seeing the blue half of Manchester celebrate.
If I'd rather see the blue half than the red half.
I'd rather just see no halves of Manchester. Just get them out of the league.
Lesser of two evils, mate.
I also like seeing Bournemouth win a 90th minute 90th minute winner.
Yeah,
Callum Wilson. Dylan, you
nice.
know he's my boy.
He's been my boy.
I love Callum Wilson.
Why do you love Callum Wilson?
Because I used to poach
so
him from
good.
West Ham's academy in FIFA career mode and dominate.
Yeah, because he's just that boy.
And just develop him.
West
Develop
Ham.
him because he fit my system perfectly. Because all he was pace, and my attack was built around just unlocking his pace, right? So I would just move the ball around so quickly, and he would just have acres of space to exploit. And it wouldn't matter about the finishing because you get 10 chances a game. So 20% finishing, I'm winning the game 2-1, motherfucker.
All right. So also, I like to see Liverpool 4-0 winners. I'm not the biggest Liverpool fan. You guys are. I'll give you guys your moment.
Time out.
Salah getting that record breaker, 32 goals was cool to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So congrats on the 4-0 over Brighton on the final day.
Yeah.
Thank
get
you.
on up there, take a crack at it, Tom. Let us know what you think. Come on. Let's hear it.
Well,
Haha. Get it? Little reference to the group chat.
Yeah,
Joke.
sure. I don't understand. It's like ha 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 ha. I do not get that. No, but I mean, I don't know. Had to go out there and get a job done, right? And didn't necessarily make it look as sexy as it had been in the past. But I mean, to me, the main thing is Mo Salah got his goal and Andy Robertson got his goal.
So
Andy Robertson with the deflection.
Yeah,
goal.
brilliant.
I was pretty turned on by the whole performance. I mean, I guess I know what you're saying in the sense that it definitely had an end of the season feel. Like Brighton certainly looked like willing opponents to be thrashed.
True.
But no, I think Liverpool still played well. I think their attack still looked good. I was kind of sick and tired of the lack of end product that Andy's hardworking ass was having to deal with. So I'm happy he finally gets on there. Although that Brighton defender, props to him. That was a crazy diving header to try to save it. He ultimately failed, but applaud the effort. That was very athletic of him.
It was.
it was
sure. A+ effort in a 4-0 loss. So I mean, well done, mate. But proud of yourself.
All right, so other things I liked, unless you guys have more for that Liverpool talk.
No, just cut it short, Kev. That's fine. What else did you like?
Hey, Dom Solanke though.
Oh yeah, I do want to talk.
No. What else did you like, Kev? We're not allowed to talk about anything else in the game.
Solanke he's a player. That finish was nice.
Okay,
he was
not a player. Not a player, not yet.
He was a player at the U19 level. But then again, many a person can be a player at the U19 level. So, I mean, he came to Liverpool, scored some fantastic goals in preseason, thrown into the Prem, didn't work out, and he's finally found one. So, my question to you, Dylan, is he worth keeping next year?
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, he's a little bit of a different striker to Firmino. He's big, tall.
Right.
Gives us a different option.
Nice touch.
No, I don't think so. That's my issue with Solanke is like no part of him stands out to me. You know, nothing. There's not a defining attribute. Like Mane, super fast, weird touch. Mane, weird touch, but super fast.
Not quite learned how to finish.
Still. Yeah, somehow. But anyway, so Solanke is just kind of one of these guys I can't really describe. And it's not a knock on him. I don't think he's a bad player, but I just think he's got some work to do to step up another level.
Yeah.
But he's fine. He's fine coming off the bench. Liverpool, at least this Liverpool squad, are not the type of team I think that are ever going to get help like that from a striker on the bench. Like their attack's just not going to work like that. It's so I don't know. There's really no expectations for me from Solanke. Like, and I think that's like the best situation for him to be in as a young player, right? I don't know. What do you like? Do you have expectations for him? I don't.
Well, I mean, kind of did after preseason, after seeing what he did for England. So, I was hopeful, but there wasn't anything.
That's actually a really good point.
He has to score 10 goals this year, for example. But it would have been nice to think he could play like that kind of, and I'm going to give Kevin some credit here. like the Giroud role for
Mhm.
Arsenal. Just
I
coming
saw
on
some
wh-
Giroud in him for
right when you need a goal, when you just need to, shore up a game, throw the lad on, let him get a tap in from 6 yards out. That kind of player.
Yeah,
But
no, I feel you. So that was a good point about the England stuff. He looked great.
looked
In that
amazing.
it's a U20 World Cup, I believe, and he looked
U19 or
awesome.
U20, one of the
Yeah,
two.
one of the two. And yeah, he looked awesome. I actually remember that. Same thing kind of happened with Marco Grujic, and then he went out to
Yeah,
Cardiff.
that worked out.
So I think it's just like preseason doesn't really translate for young players.
No.
Well,
Well, Grujic had that amazing header against
what's
Barcelona.
that? I know. I was just thinking about that yesterday. I was like, oh,
just sitting around thinking about headers against Barcelona.
Yeah.
It says everything you need to know about your school life, right?
I don't go to school anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just dabble. Dab.
All right. So I agree. He had some flashes. I think.
Yeah.
Thunder's finish, of course.
Yeah. We didn't
received
even
that
talk
ball.
about the finish. That finish was awesome. Enough said.
Yeah, bar down. Come on, you
Yeah.
gotta give him some credit where credit's
It's
due.
one of those where he could only put it in one spot, and he found the spot.
Boy, did he find it.
Yeah.
Also, some other things in other games that impressed me. Well, not impressed me, but I just like to see
Yeah.
Arsenal winning 1-0. Kept a clean sheet, and God knows how long.
More importantly, where were they playing?
They were playing at Huddersfield, which is also a great place to play. I love seeing their celebrations when they they drew Chelsea last week, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
Just seeing a team that into it and passionate, and David Wagner, he's a cool
best
manager.
mate.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him. Yeah, did you see post game? They were asking him pretty good gift you got, Klopp, or something, and he was like, "Yeah, that's what friends do."
Aw. Well, Klopp said he wept when Wagner got promoted. He said he was watching the game and he quote cried like a baby.
Well,
there we go.
Shows the friendship.
There we go.
Brings me to tears almost.
Yeah, it's emotional.
Hey, Liverpool's got an assistant manager role opening.
True.
I mean, Wagner's doing well at Huddersfield, so yeah. I mean, I like to see that. Arsenal 1-0 up, winners in Wenger's final game. Wish you luck, Wenger, in what you do, but thank you, and finally, fuck off. I think we all deserve to say. Also,
I don't agree with that. I mean, the man's a legend, but I guess when your club's Arsenal,
I guess
things
when
are
your
a little
club
different.
is stagnant for 10 years,
we still love Rafa at Anfield.
Yeah.
So
another good thing about Championship Sunday, he had a good result.
3-0
over Chelsea.
Yeah, that really was awesome.
Fantastic.
It was awesome to see Chelsea struggle both weeks too.
Yeah.
When they had two opportunities to get into the Champions League.
Yeah.
As I said, Crystal Palace being my boys at West Brom, just unacceptable. Come on. Solomon Rondon, my boy. You got to get some in the net.
Didn't make it happen.
Also, didn't really like to see Tottenham win against Leicester.
What a game, though.
Yeah, 9-goal thriller.
Of the week. Yeah, 9-goal, a thriller. Harry Kane just popping him whenever he wants.
Part of me thought he would actually end up tying most.
Yeah, so did I.
I was so scared. Watching, the goals come in, and I was so ready for him to tie Salah on 32. And I would have been so sad.
And it's the defenders weren't really trying either. They're just they'd rush out to him. He'd barely fake it. And then they would just launch themselves over half field.
I'd be like, oh no.
It's just But Jamie Vardy, Mahrez, they're a fun duo.
Yeah.
Do you think they stay together for another season? Because I don't.
Yes, they do. Obviously.
We got a yes. We got a no. Tom, tiebreaker.
We'll go yes.
Interesting. Liverpool guys stick together.
Shocker.
Yeah, you'll never walk alone.
That for a reason.
Also, Also, Stoke City. Like to see them getting a win finally.
Yeah, well, like to see the back of them because now we could go in and raid their club. Shaqiri, he's pretty good.
Thank you very
Exactly.
Jack
much.
Butland.
He's not gonna go to anyone good though. Jack Butland will.
If Jack Butland ends up as Liverpool goalie, I will be a very, 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 very happy man.
How much would you pay for him? Because it is a relegating.
Yeah,
side,
I would
so
pay
don't think
maybe.
you'll have to
Well,
overpay.
Pickford wasn't Pickford relegated with wherever he was from.
25 mil, right?
20. Yeah, he was 25 million pounds. Your currency, you might say.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for translating.
Well, no, I just wanted to make sure that the American listeners, can identify with what we're
Right,
talking about.
right,
Yeah, they were on the same page, right?
25 million pounds for Jordan Pickford from a relegated Sunderland. So I would say Jack Butland's probably between 30 and 40.
35.
Yeah, between 30 and 40. So 35. Yeah,
It's
Works.
meet in the middle.
yeah. Let's
But-
meet 35. 35.
There we go. Fine.
You'll never walk alone.
But are we glad with the relegated sides? West Brom, Swansea, and Stoke.
Oh yeah, I told you at the beginning of the season. I said I besides Stoke. I mean, I don't have any negative against Stoke. But after the
Joe
season,
Yeah.
after the
Don't
season,
care.
I'm happy to see them. Like when teams play that bad, I'm happy to see the back of them. Get out of the league. You're doing a disservice to the league. Get out. Get out. You're
Outstayed
off.
their welcome.
Yeah. Disgraceful. If you don't know how to run a club, quit. Sell it. Like it's not. This isn't a game to us. Okay.
Very fair.
Cynical.
Cynical, but now we turn to a more optimistic segment
Yes.
for our end of season awards, boys. Now we got
Okay.
some funny ones here, listeners, so stay tuned. But Dylan, I think you take the cake with the first one. You want to introduce your first award of the season?
So the first award is called the Best Almost Good Goal Scorer, and that, of course, goes to Harry Kane. You thought you were good,
No, I
Harry.
also-
You thought you were good, and then Mo Salah broke the record, and your team crashed out of the Champions League, and you're not going to win a trophy in your entire time in North London.
No, I do sense some saltiness in this and maybe in the next award as well, as Tottenham did surpass Liverpool into that third position.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it
Dylan-
really doesn't matter, right? Because
Right.
guess what? Guess what?
Who's playing
City-
a Champions League final?
Yeah, City had 100 points, fellas. It does not matter what we do. They had 100 points. Like, are we all really going to argue about second, third, and fourth right now? We all lost to City. Let's not get it twisted. And
What
the
about
other thing
six?
is, we're playing in the Champions League final, and North London is staying where it belongs in mediocrity.
Yeah.
Hey, optimistic ahead though. Well, I want to get to this later, but after the awards, manager searches get me optimistic. Even though all these we'll get to it later.
And
Anyway.
that brings me to my next award, called the most meaningless finish, which also goes to Tottenham because, as I just said, no one cares, Tottenham. No one cares, including yourselves. You don't care. I know you don't.
Yeah.
You're happy to get this award. You're happy someone recognizes that you also don't care.
Now I have an award for a team that I think does care, but like they're just not good. They're just not good enough. I
Right.
hate that they keep staying up in the league, and not only staying up, but they finish mid-table.
Right. Well, it's a pattern, isn't it? Terrible in the first half and then just creep back up.
Yeah, it's so annoying. So the team that sucks but always seems to manage to stay up because of one single player in my mind, Crystal Palace. Well, we talked about how my hatred of them earlier in the show, but
Right.
Wilfred Zaha is a beast.
Stud. He's a stud.
He's got to go
He won.
because for the good of the league, Crystal Palace has got to go.
The noble sacrifice.
So, Dylan, did you put this next award down?
Oh yeah, sorry. Worst dressed has to go to Antonio Conte. Worst dressed of managers.
Ooh.
Dude, no one wants to see your bright blue tracksuit hug a little too closely to your body. Okay, it looks awful. Please do not wear it again.
Something about
He looks rather nice in a suit though.
No, fair enough. But that tracksuit is so
It's
god
fairly
awful.
shocking.
It
Yeah.
he's
must.
got the nice
it must be said.
Italian stylist.
Yeah. Very nice. You know, the tailored suit with the watch look. You know,
Yeah.
this
Well,
right
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
That's brilliant. But
I
the,
think
the
Pep always
tracksuit,
looks
yeah.
pretty poor as
Not a
well.
big fan of his bangs.
Yeah, I really Antonio Conte is just an ugly man. Anyway, the next
Also,
one, losing their identity. Sorry, what did you want to say, Kev?
Well, before we go to losing your identity, we have our English cuisine specialist here with us.
Yes.
Tom, we see Poach getting a little fat.
Yeah.
Conte's getting a little more chubby.
Yeah. Even Klopp got a bit chubbier.
Yeah. So, what is it about England food that maybe getting these guys a little fatter?
A lack of flavor. I mean, it doesn't really taste of anything, so you just gotta eat more.
So wait,
more,
when you're in
more to
England?
find flavor.
Yeah, wow.
That's my
England's
conspiracy
that
theory.
bad?
Just load up on carbs.
Yeah.
Yo, you guys don't have probably good stuff over there, huh? Like
I mean, you
cheesesteaks?
do.
Nah,
Okay,
they don't
right,
exist.
Right.
Burgers,
Let's just
pulled
establish
pork,
this. Just because
Chicken,
our
barbecue
native-
chicken, you probably don't have that.
Yeah, it
like,
doesn't-
come
doesn't
on.
exist.
No,
Look,
no, I'm
just
kidding,
because
obviously.
our
but
native food
specifically the
is crap.
cheesesteaks, I know you guys
Doesn't
can't do
mean-
that right. No way.
I mean, no, probably not. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't have my first cheesesteak until 2 months ago.
How was it?
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? So yeah, but you can't like that's
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying
completely.
is
Yeah.
that's like a hyper localized food. So I that's no offense to England.
Yeah.
But the burger has transcended American borders.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
I think, you know, a lot of fish and chips. A lot of fish and chips.
A lot of
So
fish
are
and
you?
chips.
I'm not a big fan of fish, so I'm not a big fan of fish and chips.
Yeah, but fish and chips isn't actually fish, mate.
Huh?
It doesn't taste like fish. It
Well, I've never
tastes
had
like
it. I'm not,
batter
you know.
with chips
Yeah.
and vinegar.
See, that's the thing about people who like fish. They need to like cover it up with stuff that doesn't taste like
Right.
fish.
I'm not a massive fish fan, but I love fish and chips.
Then it sounds
is
like
it
I
about
I
fish
would
and
like
chips?
fish and chips. I used to like fish sticks. They were good.
Yeah, that's literally what you're looking at.
Nice. Let's go to England and get fish and chips.
Right, have a nice trip.
Wait, so are you
Proper
going
school
home
trips.
in a couple weeks?
Nah, I live in California.
Right.
So-
But I thought you go back like 2
I
times a
go
year.
every other Christmas, and
Mm-hmm.
I may be back this summer. Depends.
Mhm.
Get some inside scoop for us for the transfer.
Exactly.
Transfer window.
Just camp out at Malwood, see what happens.
But as Tom lost his identity coming to the States, another manager lost his identity this season. So Dylan,
Yeah, this one is more of a what do you guys think award. I think Jose Mourinho is kind of losing his identity. I don't think he's as much of a hard ass. I don't think he's as much of a jerk. Like he seemed to be showing a softer side. And it-
Wholeheartedly disagree.
no, he was
And-
kind of nice to Wenger when he left.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not
I mean,
not
in
the
the
players
same
I'm
way
talking
that
about, but in all the
Chelsea applauded Steven Gerrard at his
No.
last game in Stamford Bridge.
no, it's different. It like to have him say, "I wish Wenger and I didn't have as many difficulties as we did." Like that's respect.
He
That's
doesn't
something
mean
I
it,
wanted.
though.
That's
He
what I'm
didn't have to
saying
say
is to yeah, he doesn't have to say it. And the thing is like it's different. Like I can feel it. It feels different. He's not a jackass anymore. Like I don't think he is. And it's very possible that he's growing up. And I think that's possible.
And Jose's heart grew 3 times that day.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So here's the
No, I agree though.
okay.
You're
No.
completely right. I think he's losing his identity, especially with some of his players. I think the squad makeup is maybe making him like a lot of the egos in the dressing room. Pogba, now Sanchez, making him realize like, hey,
Yeah,
have a
that's
hard-
that's
you have
true.
to-
Maybe he's having a tougher time connecting with this generation of athletes.
very possible.
Possible.
But another manager who always had great connections with his players, maybe to the detriment of the club's success, Arsene Wenger. So the best goodbye, Arsene Wenger. We wish you farewell.
Yeah.
Thank you for all that you've done for the. Hey, can you speak to the English game as a whole? Like Wenger really transformed the whole style of play. Like it was a really brute
Yeah.
force. And
No,
he's like, hey,
no,
let's
I will-
pass the ball.
I know.
Let's
I
pipe game.
will. I will give this to you, Mr. Arsenal fan. The way he set up his teams with the personnel that he had. Definitely changed the way the English look at the game. Move it, be clever, and credit to him.
Tiki-taka.
Tiki-taka. And that Invincibles team as well.
Misnomer, but guess we'll let it slide.
Look, point is
Sustained.
Point is, he is a legendary manager. He did some stupid things in the transfer market. But
that's not necessarily all of his fault, too. Well,
it's
all his fault.
Sonogo is quality. Yeah, insert random shit player. He is quality. So what?
It's quality over quantity. I love the Ozil signing. Wasn't a big fan of the Sanchez. Xhaka, I hate.
Xhaka's misused.
How do you think he should be used? I don't think.
I think he should be used on the bench.
Nah,
guy's trash.
Okay. Right? No, Xhaka needs a good, proper defensive mid next to him.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that. I'm only a good player when you put another player next to me.
I'm not saying,
bro, get out of here. I don't want you. 35 million pounds for you. The hell out of here.
And that brings me to the next award.
What team did he play for? What team? Wasn't it Basel?
Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Oh, it was Borussia Mönchengladbach. Right. So, yeah, he should have just stayed. That club struggles all the time. He should have just stayed there.
22 right now.
They spent the club record fee on him before Aubameyang. So he was a boatload of money, and he just hasn't been that good. But that brings me to the next award of the year, the most meaningless statistical leader of the year, Granit Xhaka. He has the most passes of the entire year.
Well, congrats to him.
No pun intended. Granted, most of them are sideways and backwards passes.
Yeah.
So,
well, are we really surprised that an Arsenal player leads the league in passes?
Nah, I am.
I think with City, I would pick a City player before I'd pick an Arsenal player.
Like Otamendi was second and Fernandinho was third.
Yes, that kind of proves my point. I would have picked a City player, and 3 of the top 5 are City players. So that adds up.
4 of the top 5 assist leaders this year were City players.
That's insane as well. That's insane. Was it Sterling, De Bruyne, Sane, and Fernandinho?
Not Fernandinho. Here, it's on this link.
It's probably Aguero.
Nah,
I don't think it was. It was David Silva second, Leroy Sané third. No, Sané second. We'll figure it out.
What the hell? Goals from inside the box? What?
Passes, long balls.
By team. Okay, whatever. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut this. But yeah, so back to what you think about Xhaka. Like, putting another person alongside of it. We tried doing that with Coquelin.
Yeah, but no, it's the wrong. Right, it's the wrong kind of player. You need a big, intimidating presence.
Like Sammy Khedira.
Presence. Yeah, right. He's gonna run up and down.
But even then, I don't think Xhaka, like you admitted, he's not a great player. But still, I don't think he is worth all that money. And I don't think he's. I think he's a player that should definitely be allowed to leave. Should definitely be sold. Frankly,
I see your point, but with better personnel around him, which obviously is a kind of weak argument, I think he could be an important cog in a really good team. But you need to have a really good team.
I think on an average team, he'd be a very important cog. But I don't think would you want him starting in the Liverpool squad over Hendo?
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh my God, that was a horrible take. Oh,
I hate Jordan Henderson with a burning passion.
Bro, he's the captain of the club.
Don't care.
Here, Daniel,
yeah, you're right. I don't care about Steven Gerrard.
Right, that's such a stupid argument. Because Steven Gerrard is the best English midfielder of all time. Jordan Henderson tries really hard, but isn't very good.
Do you see the way Jordan passes the ball? He's the reason our attack works so well when he's back there.
So not true.
No other midfielder we have. Dude, no other midfielder we have could play the position he plays. There's
James Milner.
there's not cannot do it. He can't do it. He's a different player.
Right.
No, he
Wijnaldum
couldn't.
played it better than him.
Wijnaldum's too slow. Wijnaldum's the player that
Wijnaldum's
holds onto the
quicker than
ball too
Henderson.
long.
Hold on. Dylan, you're like, Mike is whack. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Or is it on our end?
It's like fuzziness, right?
Yeah. I think when Tom said something, Tom gave his take, and then Dylan freaked out. I think you hit something, Dylan, because you've been shaky ever since.
I haven't touched anything. I haven't moved.
All right, let me unplug this mic, and I'm gonna get rid of the stand.
Oh no.
All right, we back.
Nah, mine's really fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yours is?
Yeah.
Dylan, speak.
Yeah, it sounds like yours, dude.
Yeah, it's yours.
Maybe it's the headphones. Okay. I think you can go right. How's it? Does it sound fuzzy still?
Yeah.
Yes. Sounds no good.
Hang on. Try now. Someone say something.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's no fuzzy anymore.
See, he's got his fancy mic, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, fuck this.
You're really not happy with this whole Jordan Henderson business, are you?
Yeah, like real shit. I'm disappointed, Tom.
Sorry, mate.
How's that sound?
Can't hear you through your mic.
You can't hear me at all.
Hang on. Try.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything now.
He's switching mics, I think. Are we? Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you just want to do it without the mic, totally.
I don't mind that.
It is getting hot in here.
True.
Let's start to. Can you hear me, Dylan?
Yeah.
You can't hear me?
No. I can hear you.
Yeah, I'll just mute mine on here then.
I can't hear anything now.
Right. So you could only hear through this.
Through your.
Yeah. Ooh, Jordan Henderson. Yeah. What?
My roommate traded in his Sergio Roberto team of the season and got a Sergio Busquets.
Oh no.
Can you?
No.
Fuck. So, I might just start anew
Okay.
and invite both of you. Dylan, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Through this though.
Oh, can you
Yeah.
tell him I'm gonna start a new one?
Yeah, he's gonna start a new one.